Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to the mobile recording studio. Hey, it's been a long time since I've done this, and it is so nice to be back. So yes, again, and I'll probably get heat for this, but I'm getting used to it at this point. The title is a little clickbaity, but it is very important that you actually listen to the whole episode, or at least most of it, so I can explain myself. So yes, I actually don't hate anyone personally, right? I think hate is a very strong word. We should probably be careful where we use it. So I don't actually hate anyone personally, and I feel for them because I'm in their same shoes. So what do I mean? Let's explain. So as I've talked about a bunch on the podcast, and this is, by the way, a podcast exclusive. I don't think this is even going to go out on YouTube. Podcasting really is my first love. I love it. I love doing it, all that. Videos are cool too, but they're painful to actually produce sometimes. Anyway, as a detailer, we start producing content, which I think everyone should do, right? Whether that's a YouTube channel or a podcast or Instagram or IGTV or TikTok or whatever the new platform of the time is, we all should be creating content just like this. And I've gone over multiple ways of how easy or difficult you can make that, right? So of course I went down that route. And as I mentioned in the Q&A with Turtle Wax, one of my big strategies for 2020 is to level up my content strategy, right? And you guys love the videos and the podcasts, and how I hear comments all the time of, I love how unbiased you are and all that stuff, and blowing wind up my skirt, which of course makes me feel good and bloats my ego, and then I go home and my bubble gets deflated. Anyway, I'm not going to sidetrack on this podcast episode. I'm going to stick to the point. Here is where things get tricky and difficult, and where a lot of YouTube detailers fall off. And I don't think there's been a really good way to go about it. And I'm testing, and I use the word testing specifically because I don't know if it's going to work, but I have a really strong feeling that it is going to work. So detailers or people who produce content on YouTube about detailing leverage in the beginning other brands to get their voices heard, right? I happened to find the niche with Turtle Wax, right? Or McGuire's or Chemical Guys, or all these brands. We leverage the brand and the brand visibility in the beginning, and then sprinkle in our opinion about these brands' products, and then we grow a following based on that, right? So I liked Turtle Wax Seal and Shine. Turtle Wax was obviously getting a lot of, they're really well known. They have a high search volume. I leveraged that search volume coupled in with my opinion, and then my videos on Turtle Wax Seal and Shine get a lot of views, blah, 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 right? That's how it works. Well, then we grow our followings and things begin to change, right? We kind of deviate from the course that once was the only course to get our following, right? And this kind of manifests itself in different ways. So people will the most obvious one is that they start doing paid videos or paid promotion. And I am a huge fan of this, ginormous fan of this. In the Q&A, I talked about it. When brands ask, what can we do more to help you guys as YouTubers and detail enthusiasts, continue to do what you do? The obvious answer is pay us. Every detailer on YouTube who is doing a brand review that is going to push sales for a brand should be compensated. I'm not deviating on that at all, right? The brands get something out of it. The detailer should get something out of it. I will never, ever, ever change my stance on that. It's just a raw deal for the detailer who's taking the time to record the video, produce the video, has built up their following, to not be compensated in some way, right? Another way that people have done this in the past is they start up a store and they start wholesaling, or they buy at wholesale, sell at retail, and they make the difference, right? Another great thing to do. I think it's awesome. Another way that people do this is they create their own brand, right? Which is awesome. Another great thing to do. I sell wholesale chemicals. It's a great plan. I want more people to buy raw materials and wholesale chemicals from me and start their own brand. It's not a bad deal, right? The thing is was it the right deal for me? And I started to come to this place of like, okay, brands are, and I'm just being really transparent, brands are, which is why I think it's important to listen to the whole thing. Brands are coming to me, offering me brand deals, right? However, I'm deathly afraid of, because it's happened where a brand is willing to pay me money, and you've heard this story before, it's nothing new. A brand is willing to pay me money, I tried the product, and I don't like it, right? Even worse, I do a video, and it doesn't do good, right? If I don't put out that video, I don't get paid, which, side note, I've done, where I don't put out the video and don't get paid, don't take the money because I don't believe in it, right? However, and I'm going to be really honest, frank, and transparent, and if I'm the only one on this island, I'm totally fine with that. When brands are offering money, $500, $1,000, $1,500, $10,000, which no one's getting, whatever, it becomes really difficult to say no, right? And I think any detailer, any content producer, any one of you listening, if a brand offered you $500, $1,000, and all you had to do, I say all you had to do in quotes because it's actually a lot of work, is showcase that video to your following, that's a very difficult spot to be in. That's a very difficult decision to make, and I don't think it's right for any one of us to discredit someone because they took a paid sponsorship or to think of them differently because they did a paid sponsorship. That's just how the world works. That's how the game works. I'm saying for me, I'm not comfortable with that. Nor do I want my own product line. And there's a whole host of issues that I think go along with that as well. That wasn't the right fit for me, right? Main one being I actually work for a blender. So starting a brand would shut that down, which is the main concern. And it's just not, I don't want to deal with the shipping of that. I don't want to have to defend my own chemical brand. I think it shuts off doors for other avenues of income potential. I could do a whole podcast just on that. So here's the predicament that I'm in. I don't want to start my own brand. I'm increasingly uncomfortable with brand deals. I take them, I do them, but the amount of brand deals that I can take with a product that actually backs up the claims that the people are saying are honestly far and few between, right? Because no one brand has a great product line across the board. And it just makes me feel funny inside to do a brand deal. I'm not comfortable with it, right? I do it, I like it, kind of. It makes me incredibly uncomfortable, and you have to get really strategic with it, whatever, right? And people just want to cut you down and discredit you. So, all that to say, I actually came up with a plan that I think is very creative, right? And I've tried to do this, and I've done it, and I'm doing it with other things like the Detailer Inner Circle and all that. But I thought of a thing that I think is really cool that is going to allow me to do a bunch of things, and it includes all of you. So what I created is a paid membership portal, right? And so, yes, it's paid. You know how much it is? $3.99 a month. That's it. $4 gets you videos that are either too controversial or that I just do not want to put out on YouTube because I'm worried about the repercussions from either the brand illegally or just a whole host of other things, like, I don't know. So someone wants to pay me to do a brand deal on a product. I do the video and it doesn't work in that product's favor and I don't want to do the brand deal. That video gets released to these people to be like, be careful, don't buy this product, right? So it's continuing. Here's what it is. It's funding my non-biased approach that I love and that I feel most comfortable creating content in, and it's crowdfunding that moving forward. That's it. So it's $4 a month, $3.99, and what I'm going to do is give everyone their first month for free. So all you have to do is go to adpsecrets.com, ADP, like Auto Detailing Podcast, secrets.com, and use just the code Jimbo, and you're going to get your first month for free. The reason why I'm doing that is it's going to take me about a month to build up the library of content to where I feel comfortable actually charging for it. So there's going to be a few pre-release videos on there. I'm going to have the Turtle Wax new ceramic coating and probably the whole ceramic line on that platform. Most of those videos will never see the light of day. When I go to SEMA, I'm going to be doing exclusive videos that only go to the membership site. Behind the scenes stuff at SEMA will only go over there, won't go on YouTube. And the reason why I won't do that is I have no control over who sees it on YouTube, and I can control it a little bit on my own platform. If you want to text me and make this way easier, I just think text message marketing is the future. I've been saying that forever, and so I'm actually implementing it myself in the podcast form. So if you text ADP Secrets, no spaces, no dashes, no nothing, just one word, ADP Secrets. If you text that to 31 31 31, so ADP Secrets to 31 31 31, I have an automated text message that will go out to you, and you could sign up right there. This is a crowdfunding way to help me produce unbiased content indefinitely, right? So that I don't have to take the brand deals and then become biased. So I don't think anyone else is doing this in the YouTube space. Again, the easiest way to do it is just to text me ADP Secrets 31 31 31, and there will be a series of text messages back and forth with each other, and I'll make sure I take care of you. But again, it's $4 a month, and that basically covers my cost to actually have like the text message, host the website, host the thing to put the videos on and all that, and then money to help fund my video guys, the studio, all that. It's not a money maker in and of itself. It's basically it is a money maker. I am going to make money off it if a bunch of people join. I am. But that will help fund to do more videos and more content. And really what I would like to do is make this group just ultra exclusive and to produce and release the best content here, right? So it will be podcast, interviews if I meet any cool people, super cool people that I think they drop some gems that maybe it shouldn't be released to everyone else. Do that. It kind of just gives me a ton of flexibility. And so I figured, instead I have the Detailer Inner Circle, and that's $100 a month because that's totally worth it, and that's with Pete, and it's 100% worth it. The ADP Secrets is more like product testing, detailing focused, not here's how to market your detailing business. So if you're wondering what's the difference, there's no like marketing, how to market your business. There's no website included. This is how to detailing and product reviews only. On the ADP Secrets. And so but I wanted to share that with you guys, and so I would appreciate it if you text me and join. Again, $4 a month, get your first month free. Just use code Jimbo and you're going to get your first month free. No biggie. I hope to see you guys on the inside, and that's why I hate a lot of detailing YouTubers, is because I don't hate them personally. I hate the hole that they get pigeonholed into with either having to do a brand deal or having to create a product line to sustain the lifestyle that they work so hard for. So this is my version of that, saying I want to stay unbiased, I want to stay transparent, and we as a group, and we can crowdfund it to keep it that way. And honestly, one video with me doing it cheap versus expensive is going to save you more than that for the whole entire year. So I wanted to keep it as cheap as possible. And so that's that. So I appreciate you guys lasting the 13 minutes while I drive to my next appointment. But I hope to see you join. Don't forget, get your first month free. Don't pay for the first month, okay? I got you. Just use code Jimbo. I make it super simple at checkout. Where you enter the coupon is the very first box you got to fill out. I'm not trying to snake you into anything. It's awesome. So I'll see you guys on the inside. Text me, 31 31 31 ADP Secrets. See you there.